Yes, and for all you watching out there, Jörg Roskopf, a former world top 5 from Germany, who made the trip to this competition, and Chen was able to beat Jörg Roskopf 3 games to 1 quite easily, so we were very impressed watching him dismantle Roskopf and really dismantle everyone in this tournament so far.
Yeah, it's
so as Damien said,
I will put my money on him for this match, but the other player plays also very good. He has a huge forehand, so we'll see.
So as this match gets going here, Damien, you can choose a time and tell us what makes these Chinese athletes so good, especially Chen. We saw him place up personally. What makes him so good and so difficult to beat?
I mean, they just all like practice so much since they get 5 years old, and I mean, their footwork is amazing.
And there we see there, Damien, their footwork is incredible. The Chinese athletes, just the quickest in the world. No one trains footwork harder than them. And you saw Chen right there, the way he was able to cover the table with his forehand, 3 nice shots in a row.
Yeah, you can check the quick footstep they do. It's pretty amazing how fast they can do that.
Both players having difficulties with each other's serve at the beginning, which is very normal in table tennis. When you play an athlete for the first time and you've never seen his serves before, generally at the beginning of the match, both players have issues with each other's serve. Whoa! Was that the edge of his racket or was that a clean shot?
I don't know, but that was huge.
That's as powerful as you can get. Andy took it down the line. A nice serve there by Chen, opting for the deep topspin serve. He caught Fan to his middle. Fan anticipating a short serve
there. That was
there.
a good serve, and also he might get extra point changing. Loop, counter loop, very fast, very strong.
Yeah, great point there, interesting. Fan went with the exact same serve, tried to get him right back. Sometimes players get upset when someone serves them deep like that, and they'll stick the same serve right back at them. And Damien, tell us a little bit about Chen. I was told he's a Chinese national team member, B team, is that correct?
I don't really know, and actually I haven't seen him much because I was playing at the same time. But I heard he's like a really, really good Chinese player. Like he's playing in national team, so he's very strong.
Very powerful legs, so fast, so quick, so strong, his lower body. That was a nice little serve there. He caught him with the nose spin. And for all you guys watching out there, sometimes you see some of these misreceives and you wonder, why are they missing serves that are so easy? And that time, Chen made it look like it was a heavy chop serve short, but it was really nose spin, and it caught Fan off guard, and he missed it off the end of the table.
Also, Fan tried to... He also missed because he tried to make Chen think he was receiving short, and at the last time he tried to catch him with a long receive and didn't pay. Very nice counter loop.
We're witnessing the power of Fan's backhand loop there. That's twice this game we've seen him just rip the ball down the line from his backhand side. One of the most difficult shots in table tennis, and he seems to have that in his repertoire.
He's doing a really great game so far. I knew about his forehand, but so far he played with his backhand amazing. So.
Well, Damien, you know I'm a big fan of the deep serve. You heard me trying to get you to serve deep, and you've watched me serve deep a lot. What I like about this first game from Fan is you've seen he serve deep at least twice this game. He's not afraid to throw his serve deep and keep Chen honest.
No, and also he knows that since Chen has a pips, he can give him a lot of spin after right after the serve. So that might be why he does that, and also he has more possibility to change up with the short serve, so that's smart.
That's a good point, Damien. Fan recognizing that Chen has pips on his backhand, trying to jam him into that side off his serve, not worried about a backhand spin, knowing he can only hit it with the pips, and perhaps one little strategy he's trying to take advantage of. Wow.
That was quick.
And you saw there Chen actually slipping during that point. If Fan was able to bring that ball back, I think Chen was in big trouble. Great way to deuce the game there, and having Fan miss couldn't come at a better time because he was slipping on the floor.
That was an amazing receive, and he had the chance to make a better counter loop, I think, right after the receive, and he got a little bit tight. And
look how low Chen got to the ground those points. Watch when he counter loop rallies back from the table. He's nearly to the ground, bending down, looping those balls.
that was fast and smart. It's also pretty interesting because since Chen was far away from the table, you had to expect, like, anticipate for the forehand, and he got caught. It was a pretty smart play.
Ladies and gentlemen, China known to have the most powerful forehands and the fastest and best footwork in the world, and that is on display right here. You can see how fast these athletes are and how powerful their forehands are. Just incredible difficulty to counter loop at this speed with each other, and we've seen several beautiful points counter looping from these two athletes.
Pretty amazing the level those players have. 4 point only rallies. It's very impressive.
The speed we're witnessing is just incredible. You know, Damien and I play at a pretty high level, but watch the speed these guys are playing at, and it's eye-opening for us.
Yeah. The footwork is amazing. You can take a look at the quick. The footstep they have, it's so quick, so precise as well. He leaned a little bit on his back, so that's why he didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this match, and it really seems like Chen is not confident with his backhand and his pips right now, and Fan is able to really jam him to his backhand side and make him uncomfortable. I just feel like Chen's out there thinking he's got to really get his forehand in the whole time, and it's making it difficult on him. Whereas Fan's playing a more complete game, able to use both sides more effectively.
It was a nice shot again.
Another great counter looping rally, and Chen was able to get a little bit of help from that net right at the end. That's what got him the point. It just ticked the net, and at that speed, if anything just barely hits the net, usually you're going to win the point because the player can't react to the change of flight of the ball.
Nice touch. It was a nice receive and make it half short, so it was not easy to do.
That's just beautifully done by Chen. Great rally, and
Nice
you'll notice
rally.
he made a great chop there back from the table.
But
Fan electing to push it back, and you notice he came in and he just spun it up with spin. He didn't overplay it. He didn't go for a big shot, just spun it up with spin.
it was very spinny.
Yeah, very intelligent play.
And it was very nice counter loop again. The ball was really low, and even though he was able to make it, that was amazing. This point is interesting because Chen started to get Fan's tactic, and he figured he always put the first block in the back end, so this time he was really ready, and that's a point Fan will remember for sure. Nice.
Chen on a roll this game, able to run off a bunch of points in a row, taking a 10-4 lead, and we're close to a 1-1 match here.
That's crazy how fast the momentum changed.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wanted to hear the mindset of a top world ranked player, we have Damien Provost here from France. Happy to have him here giving us insight and giving us his thoughts of what's going on here in this match.
Thank you, Jim. Kind of surprised that I've seen many players like it sounds that the floor can be slippery sometimes, and for red carpet it's kind of weird.
Yeah, these carpets generally have good traction, but sometimes I've noticed too when I'm out there, if you have to move on the side of your foot, kind of the corner of your sole, you can slip sometimes.
Yeah.
And it also depends on the type of shoe and sole you have, and perhaps perhaps his shoes might have a little bit of a slick sole on the corners there, because that's when I slip, and we've seen him slip twice now.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that forehand block by Chen there. Instead of going for a big powerful reloop, he just kind of punch blocked it out to Fan's backhand side, got him the point right away. You don't always have to rip and play hard to win points in table tennis. Placement and intelligence will win you a lot of points also.
Yeah, and you can notice he always changed the location of the receive. It was half short in the forehand, then short, half short in the backhand. But was a good try. Would have been an amazing receive. He got unlucky, I think.
Beautiful shot by Chen. Well-placed balls. Another opportunity to see how deadly and powerful his forehand is. Damien, I love watching Chen play. I just love his forehand and the beauty of his technique and just how smooth he is. He's one of my favorite players to watch this tournament. And it's because of shots like that. I just love his footwork and his forehand. It's just so pretty to watch. All these guys are so good out there, but sometimes you just get a guy that looks pretty out there, and he's one of those guys that I really like to watch.
That's true.
Fan there able to stop the bleeding and make a beautiful backhand block. It looked like he was going to lose that point also and go down 4-8, and it's those kind of shots that can make the difference. He's now 5-7, still kept himself within the match off a great recovery there, off a very poor high receive.
True. I still think Chen has the momentum, and if he has the tactic now to win, but once again, Fan might prove me wrong. That was huge.
Well, interesting there, Damien. Chen actually opened up with like a backhand loop. You know, normally you expect a guy with pips to hit it. He actually opened up with a little spin, totally caught Fan off guard there, missed it off the table immediately.
Which is very, very difficult. It's very difficult to get this touch. That was well played again. Got a little bit unlucky, I think.
And Fan again able to reach out to his backhand side wide and block back. One of those monster Chen forehands. Got him that point and still kept him alive in this game.
That's a big mistake. He caught him with like a very great block. Yeah, he knows it. Good.
And Chen opting to take a timeout here, up 9-8, recognizing how huge this game is, wanting to go back to his coach and come up with a game plan here.
Because 9-6, if you lose this one, like it's not easy, because he knows he was dominating the game, and he made a really good block on this on Fan's flip, but then he made a pretty huge mistake for him. So he knew it was a big mistake, and he needed time to recover his mind, maybe.
And you're exactly right. Chen made that great backhand block with his pips, and you know, a very difficult shot in table tennis is Fan pushed that ball back and Chen had to run in. So all your momentum's running in when you try to loop that, and you really have to have good balance and control to stop and put that ball on the table, and that's why Chen missed. It's very difficult. It looks easy maybe on TV, but when you're running in full speed like that, it's difficult.
That's one of the most difficult footwork. That's amazing.
Okay. That's why calling a timeout can be a good idea. I bet you he went back and talked it over with his coach, and they probably came up with that plan to try to get a receive wide out to his forehand.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he came up with that plan, but he make him think he was pushing in the backhand, and then he changed at the last time, which is very difficult.
Wow, and Chen able to win that third game with a little bit of help from that net cord.
But once again, this block was very smart because instead of always get strong with the pips, he did a short block, which is totally different for the timing, and that was, I think, once again very smart. This guy has a great tactic. The way he adjusted his game is pretty amazing.
He is their #1 man. He is the man they're counting on, and they need him to come through for them right now to tie this tie up.
Nice change. Short opening loop down the line. Fan didn't adjust well enough the timing, so. Amazing backhand.
Chen's coming out with a 3-0 lead, just on fire.
Again.
And there's that pips backhand we talked about. Last game we talked about, he opened up and actually spun it like a backhand loop, and that time he just kind of flat hit it, and it was a really dead off-speed shot.
And short.
And Fan not able to even really make contact with the ball, and that's why changing the pace and the speed of the ball is so critical at this level. If you play the same speed against any of these guys, they're gonna catch on to it and get into a rhythm and start.
Yeah, that's way easier when you know, there's some player. That's what you were talking about before. Who play like amazing shot, but always the same speed, the same spin, and they're more predictable. But this guy, what I noticed is he changed all the time the location of the receive, the fastness of the shot is just like very impressive. With that, it's not only a good player, his tactic is amazing.
Chen Chu-shi, a member of the Chinese national team, their second tier team. And when I say second tier, ladies and gentlemen, don't think that means
amazing.
That's not a very good level. China, clearly the best team in the world, and they probably got about 20 to 30 guys that on any given day could win the world championships. That's how good they are.
It was a weird call from the referee.
Fan right now trying to figure out how to win a point. He's really lost his rhythm. Took a timeout and came back and still not able to score. There we go. Fan on the board for the first time this game.
That's really amazing. This receive, technically, it's so hard to do, to open the right last minute.
His forehand is just so pretty to watch. Just can take it any direction he wants. Has such incredible speed and power. So consistent. Just don't see him missing much. Able to catch the edge there. And everything going Chen's way right now. This game and this match. Fan was able to come out the first game and really what gave Chen fits, but ever since 4-all in the second game, Chen has just been a different player and seemed to have figured out Fan has just dominated the match.
Yeah, he changed his tactic, and since then he got really amazing, so consistent. I don't think he, like, except this 9-7 shot, there's no easy mistake. He's so consistent also down the line. That's one of the bigger thing also. He really changed his game, but like as soon as he get the first loop, the second was down the line very fast all the time. And
JOOLA, for the champion in you, an official sponsor of USA Table Tennis.